Hi, this is Matti Fuller. I use tarot numbers and chakras to help you understand your relationships better. So this is your weekly love tarot reading for Aries for the week of July 19 to 25. So keep in mind this is a general reading. If it resonates, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then this reading is not for you. So let's find out what's going on with Aries relationships, soulmate and twin flame connections for July 19 to 25. All right, so where are you at, Aries? A little bit of strange energy going on there. Your partner has the Knight of Wands. They want to hop on their horse and do something exciting. And they also have the Four of Wands. They want to accomplish something that's worth celebrating. And when we add up those two numbers, we get 4 plus 1, that's 5. That's Hierophant energy. So they're doing something that is important to them. The Hierophant has to do with values and belief systems and boundaries. And so they're doing something that's important to them. They also have the King of Wands. Again, they're following their passion. And they're not really open to your advances right now. Offering of love, they're kind of grumpy, sitting under a tree saying, nah, I don't think so. They just want to do their own thing right now. When we add up those numbers, we get 4 plus 1, which is also 5. So you're dealing with Hierophant energy times 2 with your partner. So they have values that you don't really appreciate right now. So you feel a bit upset about it. You got the 5 of Swords. You want to fight them. You want to battle them. You want to win. And you have the Chariot, which has to do with moving forward with your goals. But when we add up those numbers, we get 7 plus 5, that's 12, that's Hangman energy. So right now you're feeling kind of stuck in a situation that you're in. You're not very happy at all. When you want to move forward with your goals, and then you have Hangman energy holding you back, you're just hanging from a tree, you can't see the path, you can't see where you're going, you can't see where the relationship is going. It's frustrating. So I can feel the frustration in Aries right now. And then you have the 10 of Swords. You feel like a victim. You feel like your partner has basically stabbed you in the back by doing their own thing and not including you. And so now you're questioning the whole relationship. You don't know if you want to be committed to this person or not. 3 of Wands. When we add up those numbers, we get 10 plus 3, that's 13, and that's Death energy. Death is the end of the old and beginning of something new. So you're basically starting to accept that this relationship may not be going where you want it to go. All right, it could be coming to some kind of an end. Let's see how you feel about each other. Because sometimes things look one way and they aren't. But if you ask, how do you feel about each other, then we can see the deeper levels. So how does partner feel about Aries? How does Aries feel about partner? Okay. Your partner is frustrated. They're going through some stuff and they're feeling really frustrated. They're super busy too. So they're kind of having a hard time, and they have the Queen of Swords. They know very well what they want. But sometimes to get from where you are to where you want to be is going to take a lot of effort and a lot of frustration and delays. And that's kind of what your partner is in the middle of right now. When we add up those numbers, we get 5 plus 2, that's 7 plus 1, that's 8. So your partner is working on empowering themselves, because 8 has to do with the Strength card and finding your inner strength. So your partner is not really feeling empowered right now, and they're doing their very best to find that inner strength so that you can keep going. And you are judging them. Okay, you're holding a grudge. You also have the Magician card. You're good at manifesting what you want, and you do know what you want, but you also want to offer them some love. which may not be the best thing to do when your partner wants to do their own thing right now and they're not really open to that love. So you're going to end up frustrating yourself and building up resentment if you try to connect with them when they are trying to do something else. So when we add up those numbers, we get 20 plus 1, that's 21, plus another 1, that's 22. 2 plus 2 is 4, which is Emperor. You want to be in control of the situation. You want to know where you stand with this person. You want to have a solid foundation to build your future on, and you don't feel like you can do that with your partner right now. Okay, so let's see how this is affecting the relationship. Cards are flying out of the deck here. How's this affecting the relationship? Okay, it definitely looks like something's coming to an end. Your partner is thinking about moving on, even though they still feel love for you, but they feel like there's something better out there for them. And it's scary. It's really, really scary when they start moving on and turning their back to what is familiar and walking into the unknown like that. So they have the 9 of Swords, which has to do with anguish and worry and not feeling like they don't feel safe, they can't sleep at night, that kind of stuff. So they're definitely going through their own little story there. So 9 plus 8, that is 17, which is the Star. So they do have hope for wherever they're going. There's hope and there's inner guidance coming from a higher perspective. So they are being guided to do what they're doing right now. Just know that. And you have the 5 of Pentacles. You feel like they've turned their backs to you and you've been left out in the cold. And you also have the 5 of Swords, which is not a very nice card for relationships. The 5 of Swords shows a person that is stealing everybody else's swords. He just wants to win, and he doesn't care who he hurts in the process. Now, 5 is a very unstable energy. It can either be rigid or flexible, and it can change from one to the other. And you've got 2 5 cards here, so you feel like your whole relationship is really uprooted right now and very, very unstable, and you can't see where it's going. 5 plus 5 is 10, which of course is the Wheel of Fortune, so change is definitely coming for Aries. The cards between you are the King of Cups. There's still love there. But for some reason, it doesn't look like you're really compatible right now. And you have the 8 of Pentacles. You both have to put a lot of energy into your work right now. And when we add up those numbers, we get 8 plus 1, that's 9. That's Hermit energy. That's an ending vibration. It's about being alone. It's about walking your path. And I don't see any togetherness right now between the two of you. So we definitely need some advice for Aries. Advice for Aries, how to deal with this. Okay. Here's the Hermit I was talking about. It actually showed up in person this time. So it's definitely about taking some space for yourself, walking your own path. You don't have to tell your partner what you're doing because you're both walking your own paths right now. So it's okay if you are not totally open to them. And a new beginning is waiting. And you might have to move on to 8 of Cups because something is better out there for you too. So whatever's happening between the two of you is meant to be, and just be patient and have some faith and hope that, you know, everything's going to work out for the best. So that was the reading for Aries. I hope you like it. Please put your thumbs up and subscribe and share it with your friends. And don't forget to check out my new course on Udemy. The link is in the description below. And thank you for listening. Bye.